Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Mami Talk Show.
Welcome.
I hope you girls had a wonderful week. We know we did. How was yours, Meg?
Mine was good. Mine was really good.
I want to say, excuse my BFF because she's still a little bit sick.
I'm still sick.
A little bit.
I'm starting to worry now.
I'm getting worried for you.
I should probably go to the doctor.
I think you should. I think it's already enough of your cough and.
Yeah, and then you know what? I am actually getting a little worried because since I'm breastfeeding, and she catches on to all the sickness. I think she's been sick like 4 times already.
Pobrecita Lizzie. Yeah,
Barely
do it for her, please.
Yeah.
Go to the doctor.
Yeah,
already.
go to the doctor.
If next week you're still coughing, then I'm gonna be mad at you.
I'm gonna go when I start coughing blood.
Okay, that's already too much. That's already go to emergency. Go to the doctor. Well, we want to again welcome all of you to Mami Talk Show. I already said I hope you had a wonderful week, huh?
Yeah,
okay,
I did. It was good. It was relaxing. How was yours?
I had a lot of fun. I actually went camping. So
you did?
Yes. With my family and
where did you go camping?
We went to Sequoia.
Oh,
so
that's far, isn't it?
Yeah, we did 3 hours and a half.
Oh wow!
But we leave
super
sit for
early,
that long. So we leave like around 3 a.m. So the kids are asleep on the way over there, and then we stop, bathroom breaks like 20 times with these kids. So instead of making 3 hours and a half, we do around 5. But they enjoy the ride. And I went with some family members, so that was fun. Always when you go in a group, it's fun.
Right. You guys, we want to introduce a very, very special guest in our today's show.
Yes, she is.
Her name is Bev.
Bev.
Hello, Bev.
Hi, Bev.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I like listening to your stories right now. I want to go camping now and see the doctor after.
Yeah, hopefully you don't see the doctor.
I didn't have to, so we came up all in one piece.
Good.
The bears didn't get you.
No.
Well, because you stopped every 20 minutes, so you're fine.
Yeah, but have you been to Sequoia?
No, I want to. We're planning a trip actually in the beginning of August to San Francisco and Sacramento, but we're going to do the 101. Okay. Take the kids also.
Love it. I love that road. That's
You
beautiful.
have to tell me the stops. Not the bathroom stops, the tourist stops.
The tourist stops. For
that
sure, San
the
Francisco.
Not the pits.
So, Beth, you're a mommy of how many kids?
I have 2 kids, 2 boys,
Okay.
Joseph and Jacob. Joseph is 11, and Jacob is 8 years old.
Teenage
that's a
years,
good
starting,
age.
right?
Oh, don't tell me about that yet. I'm not prepared because
great.
karma can be a drag.
So you believe in karma?
Yes, I do.
Oh my God.
Now,
I do
especially
too.
especially when
I'm a big
your mom
believer.
said, "Don't talk back."
Oh,
You had the chancla, I had the chinelas. We call it chinelas.
And that's
It's
the
the
same
same.
as chancla?
Yes, exact same thing.
Oh my God.
So, my grandma pretty much, she was the one who raised me. So she would, have the chinelas or your
chanela.
chanclas, the chinelas. And, wait till you get older and your kids talk back to you. We're like, no, yeah.
Let me tell you
We should
something.
have had her last week.
Last week we
The
talked
chancla
about
show.
discipline.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. I could be here all you want.
Why weren't you here last week?
You didn't tell me it was a
I'm
chancla
sorry.
episode.
No,
I
we
would
tried
have been
it.
down.
We were like so scared to talk about discipline because we're like, should we say that we use chancla? Or
It's
not?
okay. I have issues with that. If you ever want to talk about that, I have major issues when it comes to
I
that.
have issues with my husband
Oh.
because he does the chancla and I do the timeout.
Yeah, it depends. How you would use it. There's
Yeah.
to a point you have no choice because you're at that state where
That's what we were
it
saying,
comes
yes.
off naturally.
Yes.
It comes off naturally without knowing, and it does. And you just
You're like
this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's this.
But then right there.
And then because I've gone through it, you turn around, you feel really bad. And you start crying and you're like, go back over there.
And don't look at me.
You know, one time I had a chancla and I didn't know it. I didn't know how hard it. The material of it.
Yeah.
I guess
It must have been really good
It
material.
was. I bet you it was.
Oh, and I heard it. I heard the. Bah! I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Did that hurt?
I bet you it was hecho in Mexico because those ones,
Yeah.
man, those hurt.
Yeah, those are the nice brown heavy ones.
Yeah,
That's the one
what
you
it
need to
was.
keep. You need to keep in a special lock and key. I'll be right back.
Emergencies only.
Yeah, you go into the room and you're like, I'll be right back. You do that silent talk because that's what they're afraid of. When you bring your tone down,
I noticed that.
that's the key right there.
Why weren't you here last week?
I don't know. It's Alan's fault.
Yes.
Alan wants to
blame
just
it
keep
on
me for
the-
the food. That's it. So anytime, I'm willing to come out and help you guys out. And
Three
Thank
heads
you.
think better than one.
it does. Yeah,
Oh.
it does. I have
We could.
I have
She could be
3.
the other host. I don't even know why we don't have her here. It would be so much fun. I'm already
thank
having
you.
fun.
Oh, good, good. It's all about fun. It's all about fun.
So this week's topic is about working moms.
Yes.
We don't work. We're full-time moms. But I had that experience when I barely got married, which I got married in 02. So I work 02, 3, and 4.
Wow.
So between those times, I had my daughter. I'm a cosmetologist.
Oh.
So I had my salon. It was kind of hard.
Are you still doing hair?
No, not right now.
Okay.
I'm a full-time mom.
Okay. Can you do it in your house?
Yes.
Okay. I know where to go to now.
Like, I know where to go.
I'll be like,
My number is. No, I'm just kidding. So I feel like it was kind of hard, but at the same time, my mom was there with me. So there was a big help. And I used to breastfeed. So that was kind of like the hard part, I think. Because I
breastfeeding.
had to
Right.
stop what I was doing and then just go feed her.
right.
But besides that, she will help me a lot, my mom. So I did that for 3 years. After that, I just been full-time mom. Still hard, but I think I know you're a working mom, so we want to get your point of view of.
Yeah, you know what? I stayed home for the first year with my son, with Joseph, who's 11 now, and I'm the type that can't sit still. Right after we came home from the hospital, I was at Kmart shopping for clothes for the baby already.
Forget the 45 days
Yeah,
in bed.
yeah. And then my friends all, why aren't you resting? I'm like, what's rest? You know.
Hey, that's good. At least you didn't let your postpartum kicked in.
Yeah, no.
Did you
It's
have
probably kicking in now.
after 11 years after?
After it's not postpartum. It's called what do they call that when you get to your late 40s and
Oh, menopause?
yeah, no, not menopause. Don't put me in that
Pre-menopause?
situ- No, it's
not
your,
menopause.
We'll stop guessing
your,
now.
your midlife crisis.
Oh, okay.
There's no such thing as
Meg.
postpartum. It's midlife crisis. That's what it is. I went back to work. I started teaching locally cooking classes for kids
After.
after
long?
like he turned a year.
Okay, so the whole year you were.
Yeah,
home.
I stayed at home.
Okay.
But I worked on the weekends with my my brother-in-law who owns a catering company.
So you just didn't stay still.
I
at
cannot
all.
stay still. I can't look. I sometimes I'll scoot out of the room here doing interviews. I can't sit still, but I need to constantly work. If my mind, I get bored easily.
Okay.
You know, but I'll work from home. I used to start doing eBay, sell
Oh,
stuff on
okay.
eBay.
That's
That's how bored I was. That was fun, you know, collectibles. And then I started teaching cooking again. I need to get out there and start because cooking is my passion.
Oh,
Yeah, it's something that you love.
Yeah, so I've done radio before. This was my first. I went to school as a recording engineer. I wanted to be that big producer.
Wow.
You know, and have that album, write the songs. So that was my first major. But I've always cooked throughout my life.
So you love cooking.
That's it. Now I'm a chef.
Oh.
So it's like it's a hard job. It's hard to be a working mom with 2 kids. Now that they're older, I had to wait till they got older. So I decided, well, how can I be close to them
Yeah.
and still work? So I got a job at their elementary school.
Oh, and they're in
Oh,
elementary.
yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I volunteered first, but then they asked me, hey, would you like to work as an aide? And then I did that for a year. Then I ended up teaching PE.
Okay.
So, and I was PTA president. So I'm very involved with their schools because I wanted to be nearby.
That's really
Yes,
good.
That's really
I want to
good.
be nearby. But now I'm working restaurants again. But I only work on the weekends.
Oh, that's good.
I only work on the weekends.
So you have to kind of like,
It's a give and take.
Yeah.
You sacrifice the weekends, you know, for...
But you have those 5 days with them. So.
Exactly. And we'll find something in between to do. So it's tough. And I understand, like, it's great that you guys are at home because they're still young.
Yeah.
You know, if you have that opportunity, I
Oh, yeah.
suggest to do it.
oh, yeah.
Because a lot of kids I see don't have that. You know, a
Yeah.
lot of parents have to work. They have to work. And they don't see their parents. They don't get that help for homework. They have that support they need. So it's tough. I understand, you know, but some people have to work. And if you have that opportunity, they grow up fast.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
when you least notice, they're like, oh my God, where those 10 years went by.
Yeah. Like I look at my kids now, I'm like, and I see your baby, I'm like, oh, I missed that. I missed that, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I do sometimes think about because I have a 2-year-old. Well, he's almost going on 3. And I'm like, oh, I miss him being little.
Yeah.
Not this little.
Right.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. Can you give them, they should just be born like at 1 year.
Right. Well, that's going to be hard, but that's more suffering for us.
True.
Painful, but, you know.
And what about your husband? How do you...
He works, you know, he's your typical, 9 to 5. He's a
Nice.
buyer for a shoe company.
Oh, but again, you're there the whole week.
Yeah, I'm
and then
there the
just
whole
a
week.
weekend.
There was a point where he worked from home, which was
Okay.
perfect, where it's like,
I love that.
I'm working, I'm out. I got a place, I have an event to work. He was home. He could pick up the kids. That was perfect.
No worries of the kids.
No worries. But then, you know, he had to go back to the office, you know, after that,
Yeah.
a year after. And now it's like, I have to dedicate that time.
And now, when you have to leave, how do you deal with the kids? Put them in
To go to
daycare?
work.
Do they
Or,
ever tell you,
If
like,
I have to go to work, no. Because like you, I have my mom.
oh, okay,
Who
that's a
lives with
blessing.
us. So you
That's
have a
always
support,
a blessing to
a
that.
support.
There's a reason for everything.
Yeah.
You know, we're thinking, oh, mom's going to live with us, you know. The husband's like, oh, no, the mother-in-law, you know. But there's so much positive about that.
Yes.
Because if you need to leave and go see a movie, hey, can you watch them? Yeah, you know, and then his mom can watch. And I have a lot of great friends that I made throughout for the school. A lot of them are teachers. They're
Okay.
willing to keep them after school until I can pick them up.
Oh, that's good.
So it's that support. It's always that great support. If you can get it, I think that's the best
Take
thing.
advantage.
Take advantage.
Yeah.
As
Take
much as we
advantage, yeah.
feel bad, like take a nap, if someone can watch the baby for a few hours, that's like a blessing right there.
That's your recipe for Maggie to get
Yes.
better. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. That's what
I
she needs.
try. I will try to go to sleep, but then I have my 3-year-old coming. Ma leche. Oh my God. I was trying to
Monday,
sleep.
Tuesday, how cute.
Leche.
Leche.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back with some more information on Beb.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Paul Lane, host of the KCAA Morning Show and Bureau Chief here at AM 1050 KCAA. At the age of 22, I was involved in an automobile accident that left me a quadriplegic and confined to a wheelchair. Now, over the years, I've tried many products to help me have more energy, and that was healthy for me to take. About 6 months ago, our CEO, Fred Lundgren, turned me on to pollen bursts. At first, I was skeptical, and then my skepticism turned to optimism. Since then, I've noticed a 50% increase in my energy, mental focus, and my endurance. Pollen Burst has even helped me to have enough energy to exercise every day. And you guys seen me on KCAA TV, and I need to exercise. So why don't you join me? For more information on how you can get your Pollen Burst, call me toll-free at 855-909-PAUL. That's 855-909-PAUL. Or email me at paul@kcaaradio.com. That's Paul at kcaaradio.com. I look forward to hearing from you so we can burst together.
Hey, bro, this is a good game. You know what would make it better?
What, bro?
A michelada.
A michelada? What's a michelada?
A michelada is somewhere in the middle of a Mexican Bloody Mary and a Mexican margarita.
Oh, I got you covered, bro.
You got a cup in your pocket?
No, sir. I got my pocket-sized michelada. Mucho macho michelada.
Pocket size?
Pocket size, so you can take it with you anywhere you go.
Where'd you get that at?
At the nearest convenience store, and you can also buy it at muchomachomichelada.com.
You know what would make it better? After we get drunk, if they had a line we could call.
We can call their drunk line. You can leave a message and then log on to the site and listen to your stupidity afterwards.
What's that number?
It's 855-MICHE-69.
What's that number again?
855-MICHE-69.
Awesome. Mucho macho michelada.
We're the Brothers Bear Podcast Live, and I'm your host, Sanch, and I'm always joined by
Edgar, Carlos Mandrano, and this is a show where we talk about comics, movies, TV, video games, stand-up, music, and many more geeky things. Catch us live on Rant Radio Network on Mondays from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m.
That's another commercial in the back.
What up, foodie freaks? It's Chef Bev Lazo with the Culinary Trends Show. Join me and my brigade every Thursday night from 8 to 9 p.m. where we will be cooking up some crazy stuff that will give you the appetite for discussion. It's all about the good food, good friends, and good times. Only here on RantRadioNetwork.com.
Ticketsurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4-199. Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do? Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. Ticketsurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4-199.
Hi, I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I'm Kelly V. Dolan.
And we are excited to announce our show Live with Aaron and Kelly is on Rant Radio Network. What do we talk about on our show, Kelly?
We talk about everything from entertainment to business and tech, and we have a few laughs in between.
That's right. Go check us out on RantRadioNetwork.com. That's RantRadioNetwork.com.
Check it out.
And we're back.
Welcome back to the Mommy
Welcome
Talk.
back. Hi,
Thank
Beth,
you.
again.
Hello.
Yeah, you're still
We
here.
have a
Yay.
special guest studio, Bev.
Hello.
You guys, if you guys want to call in, you can call us at 855-969-RANT with any questions or comments you might have for Bev or us.
Esas mamás que trabajan y queremos saber cómo le hacen con sus hijos, el trabajo, los hijos, la familia. Llámenos al 855-969 7268. 855-969-7268.
Were you going to say it in Spanish? Rant.
Rant.
I like
It
that.
was. R-A-N-T. No, R-A-N-N-T.
Yeah.
Rant.
Even better.
Even better.
I like that.
Ya, llámenos por favor para escuchar sus opiniones de cómo balancean el trabajo y los hijos. Y sigue con nosotros esta Beth. Ella trabaja, tiene sus hijos y nos estaba contando que ella trabaja los fines de semana. Entonces en la semana está con sus hijos y ella balancea fines de semana y entre semanas. So, entre semana con sus hijos y fines de semana ella trabaja.
So she stays the week with her kids and then
Ella es
works on weekends.
Ella es chef, right?
Yes.
What kind of food do you cook?
I specialize in Mexican food, Mexican and Filipino, Southeast Asian. So
Okay.
those are my two specialties. So I work for
Those are
Border
your
Grill.
strengths.
Yeah. I mean, again, I grew up in a Hispanic neighborhood.
Is that why you did Mexican?
Yes.
Okay.
My first experience with carne asada was looking over my neighbor's yard
You're like,
because they were having a party, right?
wait, let me go to the
Yeah, so I'm like peering over. It's like, oh, it's my friends. Hey, what are you guys doing over there? And oh, you want some? Sure. They give me a plate with frijoles, carne asada, and a tortilla, and I'm like, wow, what is this?
Uh-huh.
And again, a lot of my best friends are Hispanic.
Okay.
And I've learned to. I mean, I love Mexican food. I mean, like home cooked, not your. I mean, everybody gets their same old,
Yes.
But like going to someone's house and getting some, nopales.
Oh, you like
I love nopales. Get some
Your dad
tortillas
used to
on
love
there.
nopales.
Just that stuff I like. I love that.
Have you
stuff.
tried pico de gallo but with nopales?
Yes, I'm a big fan. I'm a
Hi,
big fan. I'm Mexicana in some sort.
You're like, my heart's over there.
Yeah,
too.
my heart, But yeah, I love Mexican food. That's home cooking right there. And Filipino food is also home cooking. My
Okay.
mom cooks a lot on the weekends, and so
That's good.
now I'm hungry.
That's really good.
Yeah,
I'll
I
see
know.
you
Now
later.
you made us
Early in
cry.
the- We're always hungry here. So now that I think about it, ¿por qué no trajiste algo de comer?
Yeah, it's Alan's fault. We're gonna blame Alan.
Let's
for
all
it.
blame
Alan
Alan.
for everything today.
And we have
I
a
should have brought
caller.
something.
We have
we have
a
a
caller.
caller.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
good. At least you get a caller on your show.
Hello.
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 Hello?
Hello. Hello, caller.
Hello,
How are
caller.
you?
Welcome to Mommy Talk.
Oh,
Good
I'm
morning.
Got in. Good
You're-
morning.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
We're good too. We're talking about working moms, so I'm assuming that you're a working mom.
Yes, I have my 40-hour-a-week job on top
What's
of
your
my
name?
24/7. My name is Judy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Hi, Judith.
How are you
A
guys
little too
doing?
late, but yes.
A little too late. I know. I get into the topic and then I just forget the name. I'm sorry. So you have a 40-hour job?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you,
On top of my
and you have children?
yes, 2 little ones, 2 boys, very active boys.
How old are they?
One of them is 8 months, and the other one's 4 tomorrow.
Well, happy birthday.
Tomorrow. Happy birthday. What's his name?
I'm sorry?
What is your son's name? His birthday tomorrow, right?
Aaron. Yes, Aaron.
Happy birthday, Aaron.
Happy birthday.
Happy early birthday.
What do you do for 40 hours? What's your job?
Well, I'm an REO, real estate owned property specialist.
Okay.
And that are you away from home for those 40 hours, or do you work at home? Does it?
No, currently I'm away from home.
Okay.
The good thing, it's only like a 20-minute commute, so it's not that, I'm only away for like 8 hours and a half from home. I know other moms, their commute is like an hour long, so at least there's something good there.
And your kids, you put them on daycare, or you have the chance like Beth does to have her mom close?
Well, 3 days a week. Yes, 3 days a week my mom takes care of them.
Oh, that's good.
But right now I'm actually trying to find someone, for Thursday and Friday, because she used to be able to do that, but right now she can't. So it's really hard to find someone that you trust.
Yes, the trust, right? The trust
Yes.
issue.
That's the key.
Yeah, because you don't want to go around your house putting cameras everywhere.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Trust is better.
Yeah.
So is it hard for you? I mean, do you get calls at that young age? Because going back to work, it's hard because they're either getting sick or,
especially the baby.
The babies. Someone gets hurt, you want to go home right away. Do you tend to get that a lot at this age for you?
No.
Oh, that's good.
Thankfully right now, thanks to Audit, they're very healthy. So I don't get that many, and where I work, it's a very family-oriented company.
Okay, so that's good. That helps a lot, right? Because if you have to go, they will understand.
Yes, and that's why I'm still there. Not because
That's
so much, I like what I do, but
The flexibility they have with you.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's really good.
So are you the only one working full-time supporting, or if you don't mind me asking that?
Oh, no, that's fine. Actually, my husband, he also works.
Okay.
Right now, they have him, sometimes he works 30, sometimes he works 40 hours a week. Because of the economy, this took an impact on our family.
And that's what I was telling Beth in the commercials. Like, I would think around 60% of the women here in this country work because of the economy.
Right.
Because they have to. So it's not really like, do I want to work?
And let me tell you, the ones that stay home, like, me and my other host, Diane, we get frustrated. We see that money coming in, and it's like, in a matter of seconds, it's gone. And you're like, you know what? I wish I could work.
Right.
I know it would help.
And help out.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's frustrating.
I mean, do you see yourself, Judith, working so hard? Do you ever find that time to say, okay, with this money that I'm making, I'm going to go enjoy myself as a parent? Because I know you want to be home with your children, but at the same time, as a mother, do you find that time for yourself? To get your nails done, your hair did, enjoy, go get lunch.
Just go get a nice
Go
cream.
see a movie. Because a lot of stay-home moms, like one of my best friends, she would get frustrated also because dad's working, she's with the kids
24/7
and has to take care of everybody. And I tell her, go see a movie. Let them watch
That's
it
what
for
we
a
tell
couple hours.
That's what we tell our listeners, like every Friday. That's why I say, like, have time for yourself. At least 10 minutes, it works.
Right.
Like you said, go watch a movie.
Right.
Or go do your nails.
Right.
Or go do your hair. But, just
10
some
minutes,
time for yourself.
I
Do you
need
get
like
that
5
chance?
hours.
Yeah.
Do you get that chance, Judy?
I try. It's just
Hard,
working
of
full-
course.
Yes, it's just that working full time, you kind of get that guilt trip. Like, I'm going to leave my kids longer than those 8 hours.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so usually Friday comes, and my husband tells me, he's like, why don't you go out and, at least for an hour? But you just got up from work, and you feel like you've been missing part of your kid's life during those 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to miss anymore.
Yes.
That's
Very
good.
nice.
No, that's understandable.
No, I'm glad to hear, that. I mean, that there's a lot of parents, to spend time with their kids and miss that time. Yeah, you want to be there with them.
The most that you can.
Yeah, because when you get home from work, it's dinner, and you put them to bed.
And
there
goes the day. Right?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but I do know that you do need that time as a mom. And it's beneficial not just for you, but for your family. You're a little bit less stressed. And it's just balancing things out. It's kind of hard when you're working full-time.
Yeah.
And, I want a lot of people to know that because I give props to the stay-home mom. That's a full-time job. It's like, you can go out to the workforce 40 hours, make the money. But please give recognition to the moms that stay home that clean the house, do the laundry, take care of the kids. It's a hard job. And some people say, well, you just stay at home,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I would imagine. I mean, just the weekends, I get to experience some of that, you know?
But
and
I give props. I give props to you because
that's what I was gonna say.
you go, girl, to go out there for 40 hours a week.
Yes.
I mean, you have that opportunity to do that, again, because you have the help of your mom, and I think that's great. So
that's always great to have your mom around, to help out and be able to rely on someone that you trust fully.
And that's trust, yeah.
Yes, and what better than your mom that raised you, right?
Yes,
exactly.
Of course.
Well, yeah, that's true.
We want to thank you so much for giving your point of view, and thank you for listening to Mami Talk.
Oh,
and I hope you love the show.
Yes, it's
I
a
hope
great
it's
one.
beneficial.
It really is. It gives, moms a chance to voice their thoughts and hear from other moms how things are going too, and you don't feel kind of alone.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, you're not alone.
You're
We're
not alone.
together in this.
We're united.
We're here for you.
Mamis unidas jamás serán vencidas, okay?
I got to learn that.
I'll remember that.
I'll learn that.
We'll teach you that.
Okay.
But thank you so
thank
much.
you so
and
much, Tara.
happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday.
Aaron. And Aaron, right?
Aaron, yeah.
Can I be invited?
Yes.
If
We're
there's
coming over.
Can we
we're coming
crash your
over, okay?
party?
We're gonna crash your party. Be like, oh, yeah, I
we're
know
just
her.
taking-
Carne
yeah,
asada
we're
and
just
beans.
taking him.
That's what I want.
Legoland. That's it.
All
All right,
girl.
Judith.
Thank
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Have a
And
nice
you go,
day.
girl. You
Okay,
go,
great
girl.
weekend.
You too.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Wow.
That's cool that you guys are doing this show. I really I applaud you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you,
you.
girls at
Thank you,
work.
thank you.
And, you manage those
I know.
work.
That's
And it's like for me and her, I understand her because we're like we said, we're full-time moms.
Mm-hmm.
And just to think that one day if I go to work, just telling my kids that I might go to work, it's like, no, mommy,
they start crying.
Yeah.
They would start crying.
I still get that. Well, what time are you going to work? What time will you be home? Like, can I go to work now, please?
Right? You start feeling that guilt. Like, I don't even work, and just seeing them saying, no, mommy, I'm like, I'm having that guilt.
I know.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back with some more Mommy Talk.
You have entered the Twilight Zone. Just kidding. It's only Rant Radio Network.
DM Narc Radio Show is now airing on the Rant Radio Network. You've heard the three guys rant refer to us as the Clam Chowder Power Hour. Now we get to bring our New England humor over to Los Angeles. We'll be airing Friday at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 Eastern, and we'll cover everything from local to national politics and news. Guess what? We're uncensored too. I'm Dave. Join me and Nick Friday on the Rant Radio Network.
Oh man,
Theticketsurgeon.com. Reach us at 855-WIN-4199. Did you get caught speeding, texting while driving, or doing anything else you weren't supposed to do? Give us a call. Don't miss work. Don't lose out on the money. Don't get any more points. What about your insurance? Let us fight for you. Theticketsurgeon.com at 855-WIN-4199.
Hey, bro, this is a good game. You know what would make it better?
What, bro?
A michelada.
A michelada? What's a michelada?
A michelada is somewhere in the middle of a Mexican Bloody Mary and a Mexican margarita.
Oh, I got you covered, bro.
You got a cup in your pocket?
No, sir. I got my pocket-sized michelada. Mucho macho michelada.
Pocket size?
Pocket size, so you can take it with you anywhere you go.
Where'd you get that at?
At the nearest convenience store, and you can also buy it at muchomachomichelada.com.
You know what will make it better? After we get drunk, if they had a line we could call.
We can call their drunk line. You can leave a message and then log on to the site and listen to your stupidity afterwards.
What's that number?
It's 855-MICHE-69.
What's that number again?
855-MICHE-69.
Awesome. Mucho macho michelada.
The experts know that for pastry, Baker's Bodega has it all. Exclusive brands like Westco Bankmark, Satin Ice, and Pastry Pride. One-on-one day seminars for cake decorating and gelatin art. So for our service, wide range of ingredients and supplies, and for the low prices, Baker's Bodega has it all. But you don't need to be an expert. Baker's Bodega, 7869 Paramount Boulevard in Pico Rivera. Come, we're waiting for you.
Welcome back, Mommy.
Welcome back, all the mommies out there.
All the mommies are in the house.
This is a great show. It's been so smooth having you here.
Oh, no, thank you. It's because of the mommies.
It's because of the
It's all about
mommies
the
working,
mommies.
and then the calls are coming in.
it's
Oh,
great.
it's beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm having
Beautiful.
fun.
We're back with the Mami Talk, and we have a special guest studio. As I already said that, but I like saying it.
She's so
with
awesome.
Bev,
Oh, no.
with Bev.
I'm hanging out. I'm chilling with you guys.
How you liking it so far?
I love it. I love it, and
I think
would
it
love
gets
to
so
be here.
good, like because we're moms, so we're connected to that.
Yeah, all moms have a connection.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
No,
Excuse
it's
me.
okay.
Excuse me, little lady.
You're full.
Little lady.
She's done. That's what I like about it. It's like you're being yourselves.
Oh, that's what I.
It's cool, and that's what.
And then my little one lets out a little gas here and there. But
yeah,
She's
so
being
that's
herself.
reality right there.
Yeah,
They're
it's
not
reality.
editing anything out. That's reality right
Yeah.
there.
Oh, really? Oh, really? I'm just kidding. No, not for me.
Hold
though.
on,
try it.
let me do the left cheek lift.
There you go. We have another caller.
Oh,
See, I'm telling
great.
you,
See,
this working.
Then you need to send
in
in my show.
Well, we have a caller. Let's take that call.
Hello.
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 Welcome to the Mommy Talk. Who's this?
Hi. Hi, this is Glenda.
Hi, Glenda.
Hi,
How are
Glenda.
you?
I'm doing fine. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good. We're doing excellent.
It's fun. We're having
Excelente.
fun.
We're having fun.
So I'm guessing that you were hearing our show and you heard about the working mom. Are you a working mom?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. See, I'm telling you.
That's
like,
great.
All the moms
Represent.
work. Representing the mommy work. How long have you been working?
Pretty much all my life.
Wow. How
All
many
my
kids?
adult life.
How many kids do you have?
I have 3 of my own, and I have a stepdaughter, so 4.
Well, you have your hands
Wow.
full. Huh?
Well, props to
Yes,
you too.
and all girls.
Props to you, girl.
You go.
You go, girl.
And you work how many days a week?
I work 6 days a week.
6 days. And how do you manage to work with the kids?
Wow.
Well, it's hard because I don't get to spend, like right now they're in summer, off of summer, and I don't get to spend, all day with them because I have to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
But, I make it up to them when I'm off. Like, we go everywhere.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, okay.
You try to travel around the world in one day.
Yes, exactly.
What do you, if you don't mind us asking, what do you do for a living?
I'm a caregiver, take care of
Okay.
the elderly.
That's a tough job
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I'm going to give you a lot of props for that because that's like taking care of children also.
Yeah.
That's a tough job. My mom's a nurse. Yeah. Thank you, Ellen.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have my kids at home and I'm kids at work.
Yeah. How do you manage that? I mean, from coming home, because it is a stressful job.
It is.
does your mentality change after coming home? Because it's kind of the same thing that you have to come home and feed them and bathe them, you know.
Well, you know, I'm really grateful because I have a really helpful husband.
Oh, that's
and my
nice.
older daughter.
Can we get an
helps me a
applause
lot,
for the
too.
head?
Yes, applause.
Yeah, applause,
a
please.
big one. A cheer.
Alan, get in the program. Come on.
Talk about husbands. No. He's a great guy.
So he helps
And
out a
also
lot.
you know, I have a really great mother-in-law. She helps me a lot too.
Oh, that's
That's
good.
good.
Like we were saying,
Yeah.
you know,
It's
finding
all
always
about the
someone that
support.
you can trust.
Right. Definitely. Does your
Yeah.
husband work also?
Yeah, he works, but you know, he gets home usually before I do.
Okay.
that
So,
helps.
and then he's a tow truck driver. He's around driving, so he
That-
stops by the house, make
Oh,
sure
that's
that they're
good.
okay.
So when you get a call, he's always there. You know, like gets a better chance to go where he needs to go with the girls if he needs if they call him and stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's good. I think that's a key right there. If you have that balance of helping each other, no matter depending on your partner. You know, for example, I think it's it's teamwork, and that's what we're teaching our kids. Also, we work as a team. That's great to know that, because we were talking earlier that there are people who have to. We have to work. We have no choice, but we have to work.
And then with this economy, it doesn't even help. So
yeah, it doesn't. But again, that you find that time for your children, that's just amazing. That
Yeah, and I mean, if you work and you work hard, it's for them, to provide them with what they need.
Right. And I grew up that way. I was the only child, and my mom, she's a nurse, so she worked constantly. My grandma raised me, but there were times my grandma's doing her own thing,
Yes.
going to the senior dances, and she would go to the Philippines for months on end. I would be home by myself a lot. So, now I'm making it up to my kids, to spend as much time as I can. And again, for you guys that work, I really like it. Just commend you on that. Commend you on that.
2 thumbs
Yeah,
way
and also
up
that
high.
you need to know, I think that you need to know when to take a break and say, you know what, enough with work, and just take, like right now, I'm taking a week off and just
good.
going camping with them.
That's it.
So you're going camping. I went camping, let me tell you. It was so much fun. So I'm pretty sure you're going to have fun.
And you're right. When you're with a lot of people, it makes it a difference to spend time with your loved ones.
That's good because she balanced out the work
It's like
and the
you just
family.
disconnect with the world
And that's the
enjoy
thing.
your-
You're right. You are so right, because we are so tuned into, I have to go to work. I have to this bill. I have to pay this bill.
Yes.
You know what? And then when you hear about someone getting sick or passing, I don't know why that's the only time we wake up to reality. It's like, what am I doing?
Yes.
Let me slow down. Let me slow down. I got to spend time with my kids or my family. So, I mean, I'm so happy to hear that, you're going camping. That's fun. I
Have
like
so
camping.
much fun, and thank you so much for calling in. I hope you have a great week with your daughters and camping.
Oh, I will.
Have fun. Cook some hot dogs, s'mores. Recommendation.
I have plenty of that. I don't want no more. I think I gained like 20 pounds. Just more.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Enjoy.
Enjoy, and thank you.
Thank you for calling in.
And
Glenda.
2 thumbs way
Yay.
up high for managing the
I'm gonna
work
clap.
and the kids.
We got the people
Thank
from.
you.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
And I enjoy the show every time.
Oh,
That's
thank
great.
you so much.
Thank you for listening. Bye. Have a nice weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
That's cool.
Wow.
That's
But,
pretty
she
cool.
managed to have that week off.
That's the
with her
thing.
family.
That's the key.
Take some
Well, you just have
time.
to understand, and then as much as, we can give them the support and the attention, that's the key right there. So I think, and they have to understand we have to work because money comes, it's hard. It's hard. And these kids nowadays expect so much.
Yes. With all this technology and stuff.
So this information
It-
society is just too much.
Yeah. And yeah, it does sound hard. I mean, you have to work. You have to give time for the kids. You have to
Right.
give time for your husband if
Right.
you're married.
Right.
And then time for yourself.
Right.
And
That's
like,
a lot of
wow.
work. It's a lot of work, And look, the guys are like, yeah. Yeah.
What about us?
They're like doing this. Mm-hmm.
You're like the last in the list of the whole thing that you have to do all day.
That's what happens after you have kids.
Yeah.
They have to remember that the kids are your first priority.
And I think sometimes you just have to remind them all the time.
Yeah. It's the kids, Yeah, it's the thing, Men are like children sometimes. You didn't hear that?
You did not hear that.
We love you, Alan.
There's something that my mom used to say, like, no estabas a gusto en tu casa, you know? No, tenías que tener hijos. You had to go have kids. Now,
but they're a blessing.
Step it up to them.
That's right. That's right. No, it's a blessing. Remember, they're the ones. They're the ones running our country.
Yep.
You know, they're going to be putting us in nursing homes.
Yeah.
Please no. Please no. Wow. Well, we know that you're a chef, so we want to hear some pointers for us to that we cook at home.
I think
for us to do some yummy recipes.
There's a lot of great recipes out there, especially with kids. Get them involved.
Okay.
Helping you in the kitchen.
You know that I've seen that
might burn a couple of stuff, but yes.
You know
but you know, like I tell my kids, like, okay, we're gonna do some pancakes. Can you mix
awesome.
That's
it.
The pancake mix
that's
and stuff.
And that's the thing. You get them involved. My belief as a chef is to get everybody hands on. I don't care how old you are. And that's how I cater. My catering company that I'm working on right now, you're gonna get your hands on.
Okay.
On the food. Not only are you gonna eat it, because think about it. When you go to a party, if it's a sit down, you feel so awkward, uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Even if it's a buffet, it's like, oh, am I getting too much? You know, my kind of theme, or in general, it should be feel comfortable. Why do you have to feel so awkward about eating? You know, so get the kids involved. I get my kids involved as much as I can. I used to teach cooking for kids. You know, little things. Get a griddle. Okay. Invest on a $10 griddle from Walmart. They could teach them how to make grilled cheese sandwich on their own. It's easy. Turn the button on, spray. You're teaching them to be self-efficient also.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, that's being healthy, because I know with the parents that have to work, they depend on the processed food, the canned goods, the frozen foods, because it's easier. They can throw it in the microwave.
Yeah.
But as a chef, we always look into the fresher foods. It doesn't, we could eat healthy, but it's good healthy. You're not thinking, oh, hamburger. You can make a hamburger at home.
At home, yeah.
You can make a hamburger at home, because I'm going to do a show on it. You don't know what they're putting in these hamburgers.
I will be seeing that show.
Yeah. You will be surprised.
Oh.
And
let me get my daughter in here and my kids.
And that's the thing. I stopped going to fast foods. I mean, there's sometimes you get that craving. Okay, I'm not saying stop for life. Give yourself that fun.
Yeah.
It's all about having fun, but don't eat every day. And that's what a lot of parents depend on when they're working. On the weekends, when you have that time, go to the store, get your apples, get your oranges, your bananas, have them in a big bowl where it's right there. Have your yogurts in there as these are snacks. Don't try not to have the chips and cookies.
Philip.
Yeah.
Frozen stuff in the.
Yeah. You can make your own frozen food. I like shopping at Trader Joe's and Sprouts. It's Trader Joe's is the best. If you have a family, I'd rather go there versus going to your other regular groceries. Or every weekend, there's a farmer's market.
Yes.
See, the food is always fresh. I noticed.
Like, if you notice, I'm going to teach you something. Okay, when you see the fruit, shiny. It's beautiful. I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to pick what's making it shiny?
Fresher?
It's something keeping it fresh and shiny. And that's the pesticides and the sprays. It's all in the eye. When you walk into the store.
And it's true. You see it shiny, you're like, oh, this must taste really good.
Yeah. You go to the farmer's market, it's fresh. It's dull looking, but it's
fresh.
It's fresh. It's just picked recently from hard worker farmers that deserve that, So as snacks, we're talking about apples, peanut butter. Cut up apples and peanut butter and dip. If you want to do your frozen waffles, do your frozen waffles. Put some peanut butter on it for them. Cut up apples and have yogurt. Breakfast is ready.
And a beautiful breakfast.
Simple.
She's making me hungry.
I know. When we come back, can you give us a little bit more pointers of
course,
the working moms
I'm here for
and
you.
Cooking?
Yes.
We'll be right back.
To watch our stupidity live, head over to RantRadioNetwork.com. Colors and
Hey, bro, this is a good game. You know what would make it better?
What, bro?
A michelada.
A michelada? What's a michelada?
A michelada is somewhere in the middle of a Mexican Bloody Mary and a Mexican margarita.
Oh, I got you covered, bro.
You got a cup in your pocket?
No, sir. I got my pocket-sized michelada. Mucho macho michelada.
Pocket size?
Pocket size, so you can take it with you anywhere you go.
Where'd you get that at?
At the nearest convenience store, and you can also buy it at muchomachomichelada.com.
You know what will make it better? After we get drunk, if they had a line we could call.
We can call their drunk line. You can leave a message and then log on to the site and listen to your stupidity afterwards.
What's that number?
It's 855-MICHE-69.
What's that number again?
855-MICHE-69.
Awesome. Mucho macho michelada.
Are you watching the game at home? Why? Come watch it at Mambo Grill, the hottest spot in Downey. You'll have good food, drinks, and a great time at a low price. We have the coldest beer in our sports bar, where you can enjoy the game on any of our huge flat screen TVs. And when your home team wins, you get 25% off anything in Mambo Grill. We're on Downey Avenue, 1 block north of Firestone, or visit us on the web. Mambo Grill, love at first bite.
A home is the biggest investment in most people's lives. Buying or selling should be a positive experience.
Whether you want to be a wealthy real estate investor or just trying to find a place to call home. At AJR & Associates, we focus on the client's needs.
We understand the market better than most. Let us bring the value to you and make the right choice.
AJR & Associates, making your dream house a reality. Call us today for a free consultation at 562-882-1976. Or you can log on to www.agrrealtors.com.
With a track record of great results, bringing knowledge, wisdom, and expertise to you. Hablamos español.
Hi, I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I'm Kelly V. Dolan.
And we are excited to announce our show Live with Aaron and Kelly is on Rant Radio Network. What do we talk about on our show, Kelly?
We talk about everything from entertainment to business and tech, and we have a few laughs in between.
That's right. Go check us out on RantRadioNetwork.com. That's RantRadioNetwork.com.
Check it out.
That would have been funny.
Welcome back to the Mami Talk. Beth, you just...
They have 7-year-olds still. I'm sorry, I'll bring that up. I'm bad.
Well, we're back.
We're back.
And we're going to
back to
hear
the
some
Mami
pointers
Talk.
for us, for you girls, working moms.
Just quick, for the week maybe. Again, bunch of apples and oranges. Have them pre-cut. If you don't want your children using knives, get a big container. They're cheap. Cut them up, throw them in there so it's accessible for them. Your yogurts, peanut butter, bread, whole grain bread. So it's easy for them to reach and make their own. You want, for you too. But if you want them to have a hot meal versus buying frozen foods, which have a lot of preservatives and additives, which you don't realize, even Weight Watchers, the smart ones, like, oh, I'm going to lose all this weight. No, there's so much sodium in all these products to keep them fresh. And then you're like, why am I so bloated? It's like that one meal.
Yeah.
You watch So I suggest, I know we're all working. If you don't have time, Costco is the best place to go. Get your roasted chicken, $5. It's huge. It's a monster. Cut it up, proportion it out, put it in a Tupperware. You have your steamed carrots and broccoli. And you were talking about, well, how do I hide the vegetables?
Oh, yes.
Well,
that was
why
my
not?
question.
What I do is buy the vegetable juice.
Oh, yes.
Making spaghetti, you put it in your sauce. Or look out for the spaghetti sauce that has 5 servings of vegetables in there.
Oh.
If and add a little more carrot juice. They won't know. It's hidden. It's hidden. So you want to do your pasta and your roasted chicken. If you want your roasted chicken, you buy your big bags of frozen vegetables from Costco. Steam them in the microwave real quick. Cover it up. Your meal's ready to go. Have your rice.
That's good.
And that's a complete healthy meal.
It's a healthy meal. and you could do that just like on the weekends. It doesn't take long. It takes longer in Costco because you're walking around sampling stuff. But those little things matter, and it's easy. And instead of you're going to save a lot of money also.
Yeah.
Because you spend more money going out to eat, and that could be another show. And then you spend more money going to the doctors from eating all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I tell
But pasta's a good thing too. Don't buy the Kraft macaroni and cheese, please.
We try not to, but sometimes, like you say, once here and there, they're like, can you buy me mac and cheese?
Right.
Okay. But you know what I do? Like I put some broccoli in there.
There's like perfect. And they have to learn.
You want the macaroni and cheese, but you have to eat the broccoli.
They have to learn because they need that nutrition also. But half a gallon of milk, throw it in a pot of water, heat it up, throw a bunch of cheese in there, boil your macaroni when it's ready, mix it together, homemade macaroni and cheese. A little garlic powder and salt, give it up flavor. Your favorite cheese is in there. Cotija, give it flavor. It's cheaper and is better for you because one bag of macaroni, it stretches. You're like, that's all I'm getting. Then next thing you know, you got 20 pounds of. You're like, what am I going to do with this? But
leftovers.
Yeah, boil your milk. Add all the cheese. I don't care how much cheese you want to throw in. Throw all the cheese in there. Put some cream cheese in there. It makes it richer.
Cream cheese, okay.
But you're making your own.
And always your own. It's healthy.
It's better because you know what you're putting in there.
Going in there.
And that's the key. You know what you're putting in there. So simple dishes like that make a difference, and it goes a long way. So the roasted chicken, I know that helps parents like us that are on the go or we don't have time. Go buy 2 or 3. You could freeze one. You could freeze it.
You could even.
Yes, you can freeze it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's roasted for you already.
Yeah.
Right? Freeze it.
Now, how true is this fact? When you freeze, you go to the market, you buy meat, and you put it in the freezer. And you take it out because you're gonna cook it like in the middle of the night. You take it out. And is it true that you can't put it back? Like, let's say, forget it, I'm not gonna cook this. You can't put it back.
Don't put it back.
Oh,
okay. No. I mean,
because I've heard yes and I've heard no. In different.
One thing about my job, it's like I'm very picky with stuff staying in the fridge. I'm like, what's this? And they're like, well, and then,
that's me.
Yeah.
What is it? Why do we have
having
this?
a Hispanic husband? They grew up. It was like they'll leave it there for months.
Yes.
It's still good.
It's
still good.
Still good. The chips are gonna be there for a month.
They're still good. It's like I'll get a can of. I go. There's Coke and there's a soda. I'm like, one drop in there, really? Well, there's still some, but anyway. Yeah, don't. If you're gonna cook that meat, and don't leave it overnight if possible. Nope. Run it in the sink, clean sink, with water, cold water. I know, and let it run. It'll fill the sink up, but it'll defrost it slowly. That's how we do it technically in the professional world.
Okay,
but
not
just
like
to be
us
safe,
just taking it out.
You can, I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. But if to put it back, it's already been defrosted and all the coagulated blood, it's very unsafe.
Yeah,
very unsafe. It's gonna be freezer burn. You're gonna have that freezer burn.
I don't like that taste.
Or if you want, buy a package of chicken thighs
and
boneless thick chicken thighs, skinless from Costco. Grill it up real quick. Put it in the pan. Saute it in olive oil, salt and pepper, a little lemon. Done.
Okay, you're making me really hungry.
I can go on and on and on and on. I won't shut up about that, but I'll come back next time.
Yes, now for sure we're gonna have Beth Moore on another upcoming show, so she can give us more pointers on
she's
how
fun,
to.
right? Yeah,
she's super fun. The show went on like it was an hour.
You can,
like 20 minutes.
I'll be here.
It was
so
okay.
Leave us alone. Leave us alone.
I know.
Okay, guys.
Well, we wanna show you something that we do every week. Photos of the week. If you ever want to post pictures. Oh, well, wait, you did.
I always post
pictures of your
food. That's my job.
Oh, but this is pictures of your kids.
Sure, of course.
That mommies have posted on Facebook, and you guys can go to facebook.com.
I always post
/ the Mami Talk Show.
Mommy, MAMI,
not MOMMY.
It's the mommy.
That's
the best way to say it.
And mamita. But let us show you some pictures that. Oh, wait, that's me. Look at Kathy. That's my daughter.
She's so
cute. I love her hair.
Having some fun in the swings.
Yeah, her hair's beautiful, right? We call her Brave. from the movie.
Oh, that's
Brave.
see, I just noticed that. Okay, and that's the best thing to do is go to the park. Oh, there's my kids eating.
Oh,
see,
those are your kids.
That's the activities we do. We eat a lot.
We eat.
Like those yummy fruits.
Yeah.
Oh, there. See, perfect picture of.
They love
food.
their fruits. They love their fruits, and if that's their nature's candy right there.
That's good.
Aw, where are you guys at here?
Norwalk, California. Oh, we have. How do you say his name?
Platoni.
Tony from Norwalk, California.
I like
Daddy.
that.
How
Cute.
cute.
Go, Daddy.
Picture.
Aw.
See, dads, you can also post pictures on Facebook.
That's nice. I like that.
Show off your kids. Who's that?
Barbie
Diaz.
Diaz.
Oh,
From
Commerce.
Commerce.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's cute. Don't you love those moments?
Yeah.
You might have like a stressful day, and then when you finally, lay in bed and your kids go, you're like,
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you hold them and you get that kiss from them.
Oh,
that just makes your day.
melts.
It does.
You melt.
we just last one was
Annabelle?
Annabelle Salgado from Garden Girl.
Look like they were at a baseball game.
Yeah, having
See,
some
that's fun. I think that's the key. As much as we work, as much as we stress about life, life is not about that.
Nope.
We make it complicated.
Yeah.
That's our fault.
Yeah.
But we can find that time with our kids and family and to cook with them and to, again, find a time to spend together at the table because
that's
you eat together.
that's a really the key for in my family.
Right.
The most time
Sit
that
down.
we can spend together. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even though I don't work, and like I said, like Maggie mentioned, always thinking of, okay, well, we're not gonna have enough for this or that.
Right.
But I always try
Yeah.
to do things with my kids that don't involve a lot of
Exactly.
money, which going to the park,
Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
taking a walk,
Right.
riding the bike.
Exactly.
And those are the moments that I think they will remember the most.
That's the thing. Again, our kids are spoiled now. This generation is spoiled with a lot of stuff. But if
Yeah,
we go back
that's
to
true.
what you're doing, that's the key. Like I take them to the beach. Here's a boogie board. I'll sit and watch you. That's how I grew up.
Cute.
I
That's
boogie
cool.
board as a kid.
Yeah.
It's your turn. Enjoy. And they can sit there for hours and bring
Yep.
sandwiches. Make your own.
That's
With
good.
sand, that's what
With
we're
sand.
talking. With sand,
You're
extra
like-
salt.
Yeah. We encourage you guys to
Yummy.
bring your to upload your photos for the week so we can display them. And right now we're gonna share a poem. A poem of the week.
That's what we do too.
Nice. I
We-
like this.
Yeah.
It's not as intense as my show. Look at that.
Oh, it's a quote. Quote of the day.
Okay.
And I try to look for one that will relate to this topic. So, you want to read that for us?
Sure. Quote of the day. A mother's love must always be strong. Her work is hard, her day is long. But all in all, she is truly blessed, for there is nothing so warm as a crowded nest. Amen.
How you like
Amen. I love it because
That's
remember
beautiful.
when you get home from whatever you do, if you haven't seen your kids, who do they run to right away?
To
Yeah,
mom.
mom.
Mom's the
Mom.
one.
When my kiss my husband, I don't know what. I'll be like, hi,
understandable.
Philip."
They
He's
see
like,
you all day.
"Daddy."
Yeah, because they see her all day. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely. They're like, please, let me see Dad for just a
just a couple of seconds. But I hope you like the show.
I loved
and
it.
being here, and
I
we
would
want to
love to
thank
come
you so
back.
much
Yeah,
for
we
coming.
definitely
Anytime.
wanna welcome you back.
But for sure, you're coming back.
Oh, I will. I'll bring
Yeah.
food next time.
Okay, you're definitely have to come back then.
Especially if we're gonna talk about food.
Yeah.
Like right now, we're already starving. You giving us.
I know. I'm hungry
chicken.
too. I had toast and
Let's go
peanut
get
butter
some
this
chicken.
morning. I know. I'm gonna go to Costco now and get my samples, or fight my way through the carts of people with their samples.
Thank you so much.
You're
for
welcome.
being
Thank
here,
you for
Beth.
inviting me.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you
And
very
if
much.
you guys wanna check us out, we're on Facebook, facebook.com/the Mami Talk Show. You'll be able to hear us or post anything you like. If
And
you have
we
any
also-
questions or comments, you guys can post.
I also encourage you girls to listen to Beth. She has a show.
Yeah, my show is on Thursday nights. We go live 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's Culinary Trends. COOLINARD. Yeah, TRENDS. I have a Facebook also. I do post recipes on there.
You hear that,
Nice.
mommies?
I have Instagram, so at Culinary Trends. Twitter, follow me there. Everything's about food. Remember, how did we survive without it, right? So my
Yeah.
job is to tempt you with all the food that I put up there. So, it's
And
up
that's
there.
always good. I'm gonna follow you. Sometimes
Please
I
do.
run out of ideas to what to cook during
Yeah.
the week.
And you're welcome to message me. I get a lot of messages. They can, what can I do with this?
Okay.
Because that's how my mind works. Whatever you have, don't over complicate it.
Work with it.
Simplify it.
Yeah.
It's easy. Don't I don't read a recipe book. I'll look through it. But other than that, don't. So next time.
Thank you
So
so
Thursday,
much, Bev.
Thursday,
8 p.m. 8 p.m.
And Beth, time to dance. It's Friday.
That's
Let's
right.
get this party started.
I'm ready to go. Happy hour.
Party at the house,
Yeah,
girls.
whose house?
Thank you so much for listening, and we love you.
Rant Radio Network is looking for you. Are you into radio, voiceovers, production, media, marketing, design? Want your own radio show? Call us at 855-969-RANT. That's 855-969-7269.